think that we can do that, and I wanted to share a little bit. What I'm thinking of a framework is coming from my grandmother. We did a celebration every year when I was growing up. And those of you who've done the herbal course, you might have read the description of it, but we did it on Christmas Eve when I was growing up, and it was called Valia. And my grandmother always did these preparations by herself while we were all kind of gathering for the meal, and she would be praying in Slovak, and she had these she would just be continuously in this little chant prayer, and she would sweep out the whole house, which was totally spotless, but she would sweep it all out, and then she'd go to the front door with the sweeping, and she'd open the door and she'd sweep out, and she'd shut the door, and then she'd open the door again, mumble a little prayer, shut the door, and then she'd open the door one more time and shut the door. And I asked her one day what Valia meant in Slovak, and she got very excited, and she said that it means the light, and she said we were celebrating the the darkest time of the year, and that we would begin our journey back towards the light. I figured out later in life that was, to Grandma, was the solstice ceremony, and that traditionally it was the winter solstice ceremony, and it just got co-opted with the conversion to Christianity, but she was never converted. And so the three doors, the opening and closing the three doors, she explained that to me too, that the first time was sweeping out all of the dirt and all of the troubles from the last year. And then the second time of opening the door was being in gratitude for the present, for this day, this moment. And then the third time was welcoming in the new year and praying for all the things that you wanted to see coming in the new year. So I thought that we could dance that the doors opening and closing 3 times to shake off some of the dregs and the dirt from the last year, and then dance in gratitude for right now, and then dance in prayer for what we'd like to see in the new year. We're going to bring the hips back. We're going to do a backwards figure 8. So each hip, it's like you're digging into your past, opening up the sacrum, letting whatever needs to be released. Feel what's in your sacrum. What burdens from the last year, what troubles or anxieties. You gotta dig back and scoop them up first. And picture that opening the door. You're flinging out the past year, the troubles, the problems, the grief, anger. Okay, down into the hips, slow-mo shimmy. And now, switching from thoughts and lists into images. See with your inner eye, see what's in your heart, everything that you love that's in your heart. See those faces and those places. Like little happy movies playing. What's good right now in your life? Okay, great big hip circles, clockwise now. big ones. And with your arms, it's like you're pulling in those things that you want for your new year. Bringing them in from the infinite. Turning yourself into a great big magnet.